Hey guys, you know what time it is. It is that time of year. It is the Sephora VIB sale. So I'm actually a little late getting this video up. The VIB sale just started for VIB Rouge members, I believe. It just started, I don't know, like a day or two ago. But you're in luck because it doesn't end until, I think, the 24th of next week, so the 24th of April. So there's still time to get in on the sale. I think it's 15% off for VIB Rouge members and VIB members, and then I believe it's 10% off for just Beauty Insiders. So still, it's better than nothing. 15% is still, you can get a lot of discount, especially if you're buying a lot of stuff. It definitely adds up. So today's video is going to be my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. You guys liked this video last year. I do have some repeat items that I still really love, so that's why I'm throwing them in here. And then there's just a lot of new items that I'm going to mention as well. So let's just jump in because I'm already out of breath and we have a lot to talk about. So the first thing that's absolutely a given on my list is the Stila Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadows. I just can't say enough good things about this product. It's just the best thing in the world, especially if you love glitter. It's a glitter and pigment in one, so it's a very intense glitter pigment, but it's just, oh my god, just look at that. When this is on your eyelids, it just looks like foiled, beautiful goodness, and there's like little to no fallout using this stuff. You know when you use glitters and it's just like all over your face? This just stays put where you put it and it's just amazing. And if you're only gonna get like one thing and you really love like glitter and an intense look on the lid, I would totally go with a couple of these guys because I don't think you'll be disappointed. They're just such a cool product and very, very different than anything that's out right now on the market. And this shade, by the way, is Smoldering Satin. It kind of has like a taupey look to it, so I do have a dedicated video just to these guys, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and do so. So next product, I believe I actually picked this up in last year's VIB sale haul. I don't know if it was just like a Sephora haul or the VIB sale, but I picked this up and I got a lot of use out of this last summer, so it's perfect for this time right now. We're going into the warmer months, especially where I am, and this is the Say Hello to Sexy Legs Tinted Glow Gel. It's kind of like along the lines of a self-tanner, like an instant self-tanner. It says right on the bottle that it's not a self-tanner. It claims to be an instant perfect legs transfer resistant tinted lotion, and that's kind of exactly what it is. It's like a very tinted lotion that doesn't really transfer, and that's the one thing I love about this product because I've tried a lot of products like this, kind of like instant tint moisturizers that do transfer quite a lot, and this one is by far the best one I've tried so far. It just gives you a nice tint wherever you put it. I put it on my chest, my legs, my arms, wherever I want it. If I'm wearing like shorts in the summer, I like to wear it on my legs just to give like an evening of my skin, like make them look nice and glowy. It does have some subtle shimmer in it. It's not like crazy overpowering. It just looks really, really nice on the skin. And I love the fact that it doesn't transfer to my clothes because I have tried some before and they always end up transferring, and I'm like, why did I wear white today? That was not a good idea. But this is a really, really good product, and I definitely recommend it for the summertime if you're looking for like an instant self-tanner kind of product. I love this. Okay, so I have two foundations I want to make a mention for because they're my top two favorite foundations on the market right now, especially sold at Sephora. One is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. I've talked about this, used it a ton on my channel. It's such an amazing foundation, especially if you're looking for something more matte. This wears like, you could wear this for probably 2 days straight and it would look like absolutely beautiful for hours and hours and hours. If I know I'm gonna be wearing my foundation from like day to night or like going out and I really want a flawless, perfected look and I need it to last without touching up, I will definitely go to grab this foundation. It works so good. It just wears so beautifully. I'm wearing it today in the shade 27 Bisque Neutral. I have it in a couple different shades. I also have 33 Beige. 33 Beige is definitely very, very warm undertoned, so I kind of use it to mix in with other shades of this to get like my perfect shade, which kind of sucks because it is a little bit pricey. It's definitely pricey, so if you have to mix shades to get your perfect one, that kind of stinks. But right now, my perfect shade is 27 Bisque Neutral, so that's really good. I don't have to mix it right now. Very full coverage. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, and I mean like a very little bit will go a long way. Go check out my review video on this. I use like 3 dots all over my entire face, and it covered like everything completely gave me like a fresh canvas to work with. This stuff is amazing and I would 100% recommend. And the other foundation I want to mention is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. So it comes in like a stick form. It's a really cool shape. It's like a little triangle. I love this for various reasons. Number one, because I can kind of customize the coverage. I can do a little bit and use this foundation for like an everyday kind of foundation, or I can do a couple more swipes and it will be like a really full coverage, really flawless, perfected kind of look for like going out. and it lasts a really long time, kind of along the lines of the Marc Jacobs. It's one of those like very long-lasting, flawless finish kind of foundations. But I do like this one because I can kind of customize the foundation coverage. With the Marc Jacobs, this is like totally gonna block out everything on your face, so I can't wear that one for every day, but I could definitely get away with wearing this one with every day. Every time I wear it, I get compliments on my skin, like your skin looks so beautiful and like smooth and airbrushed, and I'm like, it's this thing right here. This thing is amazing, and I really recommend these two foundations if you're looking for full coverage. Next up is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I've used this quite a lot and I haven't even put a dent in it. This stuff definitely a little bit goes a long way, so you definitely get a lot of use out of this product. It's in a really cool packaging, kind of like a twist up thing, and you kind of just roll it on your face. I like to smooth it out a little bit with my finger, but this targets like pores, larger pores. It kind of helps fill in any lines. I like to use this in my smile lines, a little bit by like my eyes, and definitely on my nose, basically like all over my entire face. I fill in all my pores with this, and I would say it's probably my favorite pore filling targeted primer. I have a lot of primers that claim to do that, and they kind of just seem to disappear after I put them on my face. But this one, because of its consistency, kind of just like stays put on your face where you put it. It almost feels like a little waxy. It's definitely not waxy. I don't know how to really explain it. That's just the way it kind of acts to me, because like a wax, you figure you kind of just, like when you're doing like a surfboard, it sticks in place where you put it. That's how I feel like what it does on my face. I feel like sometimes when I go to put my foundation over top of some primers, especially more like silicone-y primers, they kind of just slip around sometimes, but this one has no silicone in it, so it stays put where you put it, and it kind of just fills in pores and blurs things like it says. Next up, these don't need a lot of explanation. They kind of just speak for themselves when you see them. These are the Sephora luminizing drops, and they come in a couple different shades. I go with the shade Morning Light. It's kind of like a champagne shimmery color, and I'm telling you, this is probably one of the best highlighters, liquid highlighters, I've ever tried. It's so gorgeous, and the way it looks on your skin just gives you, it's right here, this like really intense, if you like an intense highlight, you're gonna love this. Highlight, kind of like a wet look on your cheekbones. I really love this. And again, a little bit of this product will definitely go a long way. This bottle will last you a very long time. I've had mine for a while now, and I haven't even put a dent in it. But yeah, this just is a beautiful highlighter. So this next product has actually been out for quite a while now. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils, and the first time I stumbled upon these, I was actually really amazed at how well they stay on my waterline. I'm telling you guys, nothing stays on my freaking waterline. And look how black this one is. This is Perversion, the shade Perversion. So like, I was looking for an eyeliner. I was trying like a million. I tried the Marc Jacobs, I tried other ones, and nothing stays on my waterline compared to this pencil. My Inglot 77 gel liner doesn't hold a candle. I have very watery eyes, so anything I put in my waterline always ends up fading or running, and then it's like all under and mixed in with my concealer, and it just doesn't look cute. But this one stays on where you put it. It's a very waxy kind of formula, and I just really love this. I totally recommend this to anyone. I recommend this to my clients all the time, and I've gotten feedback that they absolutely love it as well. So I like the shade Perversion, which is the black one, and then I like the shade Walk of Shame, which is like a kind of tan beigey one to open up the eyes. And while we're on Urban Decay, I definitely had to make a mention to the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liners. These are by far the best glitter liners I've ever tried in my life. I've talked about these a million times on my channel. You guys know I love them. I'm wearing this shade, Midnight Cowboy, on my eyelids today, right in like the inner corner, just for like a pop of glitter. I love these. They add so much dimension to any look. You can take a boring eye look, like I'm wearing today. I just threw on like some wing liner, popped a little bit of this in the inner corner, and it kind of just brings it to life. I love these, and they stay on very well. They don't like flake up and dry and flake off like a lot of liquid glitter liners can. So this is a great formula, and I would definitely recommend these if you're into glitter. Very good. I guess I was on like a major glitter kick this year because I have another product that is glitter related. This is another product from Stila that came out recently. The Stila Glitterati Top Coat for like going over lipsticks. It's a glittery liquid top coat, and it's so freaking pretty. Every time I wear this, people ask, what's on your lips? It looks so cool because it literally puts glitter over anything you want it to, and it's gorgeous. So this shade is Transcend. So this is Transcend right in the middle here. This one has like a pinky reflex to it. This is actually a travel size. It's not this small. If you buy the full size, you'll get like a full size product. I like it because it actually dries down completely and wears really well. It doesn't stay like liquidy. It dries down and binds to like whatever is underneath it, so it stays put. So I would definitely recommend these, again, if you're into glitter. Getting away from makeup for a second, this is another product I fell in love with this year. This is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. This stuff is the most amazing product if you have dry, flaky, any dry patches going on. This rescued my skin in, I'm not even kidding, in 5 minutes. I put it on, I got it in the mail. I forget what video I was doing. I was doing a video and I had like tried it right before that video. My foundation was going on like really, really bad. Like I had really bad dry patches on my forehead. The UPS guy, it was my last year's, I think it was my last year's Sephora VIB haul. If you go back and watch that video, I believe I talked about it in that one. It was some kind of Sephora haul, but the UPS guy like just showed up. I threw this on and my skin looked phenomenal. Like it instantly erased my dry patches on my skin. I couldn't believe it. It says you're supposed to wear it like overnight to like really give your skin a drink of hydration, but this stuff you don't even need to wear overnight. It works like instantly. So if you have dry skin, this is a lifesaver. I couldn't believe how well it worked, and I haven't even put a dent in this also. I use this quite a lot and it's lasted me a long time. So for the price, I think it runs like $28, which isn't that bad, but it's definitely worth it. You definitely get a lot of product in here and it will last you a long time. I want to make a quick mention to this brush actually. This is a Sephora brand brush. This is the number 57 Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush. And I've had this for a couple years actually. I don't think I've ever really talked about it on my channel. I've definitely used it in like certain tutorials, but I never really have gone in depth about it. And it's a really great brush. It's very, very fluffy. Mine's like pretty broken in because I've had it for a couple years, but it's kept its shape really well. I use this to blend out concealer. It is the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush, so it does blend out concealer really nicely. I blend over my eyeshadow bases. I can even blend out cream contour products with this, and it works so well. It's a small brush, so it does take some time blending it out, but when it blends out, it blends everything out so smoothly and flawlessly. So I would definitely recommend this brush. I just wanted to make a quick mention to it. I'm gonna wrap this video up with 2 eyeshadow palettes that are complete staples in my personal life and in my professional kit that I just really can't be without. This palette right here, the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm sure doesn't even need any introduction or talking about because it's all over YouTube. It's just a very, very gorgeous, warm-toned, couple pops of color in there eyeshadow palette, and I've actually been through a couple of these, especially using them in my professional kit. I go through them very, very quickly, especially these 2 shimmer shades. I like to use them as highlighters too on the face. And the pigment and the creamy texture of these is just so amazing. These eyeshadows are very, very blendable. I would definitely recommend the Anastasia eyeshadows, but this palette in general, I definitely cannot be without. I use it pretty much every day, and I just love it. The colors are gorgeous. So if you're someone who leans towards more warm tone shadows, those burnt orange type shadows, you will definitely not be disappointed in this palette. And another palette that is in like my dailies is the Tarte In Bloom palette. I really can't live without this one either. It's got very, very neutral tones in it, so this is perfect for every day. If you're someone who's looking for the perfect everyday type of palette, this is definitely a perfect option. You have some transition shades, you have like a brow bone color, you have darker shades to darken up the crease, darken up the outer corner. I love how there's like rose tones, so you can do like mauve eyes, and you can also do like more warm tone brown looks with this. This color right here, what shade is this? Funny Girl. It's like a golden champagne shade. This on the brow bone is absolutely gorgeous. It gives you like an intense highlight, or you can even use it as on the cheekbones if you have like a medium skin tone. This is a very, very versatile palette. I'll swatch a couple for you guys real quick. And here's a couple of those shades, and they're very, very blendable and creamy. I just love these. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are my top picks that I think are worth checking out during the sale. I hope you guys liked this video and got some good information. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!